good day starts with a good shave. Reminders of my old life. Must I decide? Some of these things I could simply buy again. Others are irreplaceable. I could probably go without the razor. It would be... She cannot hear me. I've barely moved. Miss Herman, she doesn't say hello anymore, but she's not above that sort of thing. I have loved photography ever since I was young. Ever since I discovered that all a movie projector does is show lots of photos in a row, and that it even uses the same material, it was clear to me that I needed my own gear. But I had to save first. I didn't have any money back then. The kitchen was always my favorite room, especially in the mornings when the light would shine in almost magically for a few minutes. It was the perfect environment for writing a few words in my journal. Bismarck, my dear, you're still here. I very much understand how you feel. The good old wood-burning stove. Freshly roasted coffee never tasted as good as it did here. I won't need these bits and pieces. I think I'll manage without this stuff. I haven't looked in here in a while. Doesn't seem important. Where did all these useless things come from? I no longer have any idea what these keys unlock. But you don't throw keys away. This is not the right key. This one doesn't fit either. This isn't the right key either. The key fits. My old journal. I stopped writing in it after this entry. The most painful day of my life. If it doesn't all fit in the suitcase, then I ought to rearrange things. However, I can also gather everything up first and then see what fits. All right, what's next? How many hours have I spent here in the workshop? For nothing? I have always enjoyed repairing things myself, though. Workers leaving the Lumière factory in Lyon. This is the first movie by the Lumières, so I should keep it safe. Though, honestly, this movie reel didn't sweep me off my feet. Paperwork. I'm not taking this. I probably won't be needing this. The Great Train Robbery by Edwin S. Porter. I love imported movies from America. 11 minutes of pure excitement. Married Life by David Vogel. A writer falls for a femme fatale. The whole story takes place in Vienna, Austria. Very nice, but not essential. The arrival of a train at La Ciotat station by the Lumières. Apparently viewers leapt out of their seats in fright as the train came toward them. Even if that isn't true, it was a good advertisement. I could pack all the movie reels in boxes, but Esther has no space for them. We agreed on one suitcase per person. I hope the movies end up in good hands. The first movies were documentaries. The Lumière brothers, of course, the Skladanovskys, William Dixon. For me, though, there is one person who changed everything. Georges Méliès. He was the first person who understood the power of film. He told stories and transported us to another world. The SR hoodlums have been in the neighborhood a lot of late. They are becoming more violent. These are spreading faster than the Spanish flu. There it was, my cinema. Just the sight of it is still difficult to bear even now. Die große Wette. This fantastic movie plays out in the distant future, the year 2000. It features the great Harry Peel as the Electric Man. What will the world look like in the year 2000? Am Abend. Oh, this movie is a little more risky, I must admit. Oh, look. I shouldn't forget this lovely item. There's even some film still left inside. Maybe I can take a picture with it? One last shot. What will I photograph? Wonderful. I'll develop the image once I've set up my laboratory somewhere. A trip to the moon. These contracts are worthless now. Such a mess. The oven has been out of commission ever since I have used it to store my highly flammable treasures. A chest full of junk. I'll leave it here. My lucky shoes. Old shoes are always the most comfortable to wear, though they could do with some new soles. If it doesn't all fit in the suitcase, then I ought to rearrange things. However, I can also gather everything up first and then see what fits. Done. Not much is left on my list. My first cinema ticket. It was Der Raubmord am Spandauer Schifffahrtskanal in 1896. The Edison Theater on Friedrichstraße. I knew straight away that that was the life for me. My second home, before the fire. I have a distinguished Pinot Gris from 1928. It isn't kosher though, but nobody needs to know. The back door is always locked. Only Lieschen uses it for cleaning. Now it's no longer of any use. The ice in the fridge will quickly melt. The supplies will spoil. I cannot take them with me. The last letters from Jakob and Elsa. Without them, things just aren't the same here. Not again. I should hurry. Lots of things have accumulated here too. Nothing but worthless trinkets. I've already packed enough undershirts. I've already packed some pants. I don't need any more shirts. This is it, my favorite jacket. Look, the badge from my old employer is still here. It's been an eternity. If it doesn't all fit in the suitcase, then I ought to rearrange things. However, I can also gather everything up first and then see what fits. Just a few items left. Esther, that must be her. Hopefully no one noticed. I'll be down soon, Esther. Give me a few more minutes. A lot of memories, but I can't take them all with me. I'm still missing my pocket watch. I believe it's in my workshop. My pocket watch. I believe it's in the safe in the workshop. I will always remember the combination, 1st of December, 1895. That was the day of the first movie screening in Berlin, in Wintergarten. And then 12 counterclockwise. I actually just wanted to impress a girl. Elsa? Then 18 clockwise? It may have had an unhappy backstory. then 95 counterclockwise. But the evening will always remain in my memory. There. Grandfather's pocket watch. The watch stopped on the morning of Black Thursday. It was truly a crazy coincidence. The coil spring snapped, but it can surely be repaired again. Oh! They're after me. I have to get out of here. I shouldn't bring this. It takes up far too much space. Or maybe I should? No, that would be absurd. Quickly.
Mr. Lieberman, Sturmabteilung, Auxiliary Police. Your neighbor has complained about the constant disturbance of the peace. Open the door.
I can't get around them. It's a trap. I must take the back exit. Quick, let's get out of here. Move faster, Josef, before they break the door down. That's that. Goodbye, my old apartment. Or farewell.
Did Josef make it in the end?
Josef made it. He traveled all the way to Paris with Esther. He then later migrated to the United States on the trail of Hollywood movie stars.
There wasn't so much space in the suitcase anyway. Too bad he didn't have a bigger one. Thankfully, those times are over.
And now we have been chatting for ages. I need to get back to work.
Look here, Dad. Dad? Wow, that must have belonged to Bismarck the bird. Or the great-great-great-grandchild of Bismarck the bird. A plate for me, a plate for Dad.
Are you hungry too?
It wouldn't be so boring if there were other kids here.
Not right now, sorry.
Surprise! One Daddy special coming up.
But you meant well.
For you.
Thank you.
I'll take care of the food. I'll take care of the food. What are you looking for again, Dad?
The screwdriver. Small, round, for unscrewing screws.
Where have you looked for the screwdriver?
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I'll be careful. I found something.
What is it this time?
A star made of straw. But in the stove? Why would anyone want to burn it?
Well, maybe it got really cold in here.
How stupid. They should have just turned the heat up.
No, you see, after the war, for example, there was no heating. Everything was broken.
But if everything was broken, then the star would be broken too, and the stove, and the people.
Maybe that's no ordinary star.
A magic star.
I think you might be right.
Matilda? Matilda?
Huh?
Oh, you're daydreaming again.
I'm so looking forward to Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There is still something to do first.
It must be minus 100 degrees outside. The neighbor gave us nettle tea because Lucas was coughing so badly in the hallway.
Hurry up, Tilly. I'm hungry.
The plates in the basket need to be laid out on the table.
One for me, one for Mom. Mom, the food smells good. Where did you get the turnips?
From Gesundbrunnen station. Cargo trains pass through there with provisions for the Russians. Matilda,
Did I do something wrong?
who's the fourth plate for? Can't you count?
But I thought... Because it's Christmas. And Dad's surely on his way.
You really do believe in Christmas miracles. All right.
There are no tangerines this year, so Lucas and I just painted a few stones instead.
I stood for hours in the cold. A sentry watched me and laughed at me. When the train came, I asked him if I could have something. First, he mocked me, but then he threw 2 turnips from the carriage.
That's good at least.
If you can get something, then you take it. Got it? Laughter passes by, but a turnip in the belly lasts. Yeah?
Will we do a hoarding trip again?
There are barely any trains running at all.
Can't we go visit Aunt Lottie in the countryside again? See the cows?
It's not much better there either. We are staying here. This is our home.
We'll make it pretty. Besides, if we move, Dad won't be able to find us when he comes home. Do you have to move rubble again tomorrow as well?
Yes, there are only 8 women there today. We'll get more food stamps if we can free up the wall by New Year.
Can I come too? I'm strong.
It's no work for children. Your eyes water from all the dust, and you can barely breathe. And you'll find awful things in the rubble. No, it's no work for children. So, 150 grams of bread per head. That's enough for 3 thinly cut slices.
I dreamed of chocolate cake last night with cream and nuts.
Sometimes I dream of Aunt Lottie's roast dinner. Do you know the one? Where's Dad going to sleep when he comes home? Our plates were so full that we could cut the fat off the meat.
Those times are long gone.
Soft bread with butter. Potato dumplings with sausages.
Sweet tomatoes, still warm from the sun and freshly plucked from the garden.
Stop it now.
I wonder what happened to the man with the funny voice. I haven't heard him for a long while.
Leave it be, Matilda. He doesn't speak anymore. They play more music now.
Mom says the city's slowly running out of wood. Does Santa Claus... Mom, the Christmas tree looks so sad.
Nonsense. Can we eat?
I need decorations for the tree. Can I go into the locked room? Please?
There's nothing in there for children.
There's so many odds and ends lying around in there. Then I'll be a rubble woman too.
All right. But put something warm on. Just this once, though.
Yeah. I'll promise. I'll be back soon, Mom. See you in a minute.